Hello everyone, I'm going to tie up a fly I call a simple soft hackle now. It just has a few materials and it's a quick and easy fly to tie, and it can be tied in a number of colors. I often fish like 2 or 3 of these on the leader at the same time. This is a Sabre 7011 light nymph hook in size number 14. And this is 8/0 unithread in camel color. So we're going to use for our tail and hackle, this is the whiting Brahma hen. It comes on the saddle patch called whiting Brahma hen with soft hackle or with chickaboo. So the tail is just going to be a few fibers from the feather here. I'm going to use a dubbing loop for my hackle on this. So I'm going to use hare's ear dubbing combined with some hen spectra dubbing. This is number 91, it's a white color. I'm just going to mix those two together. I like to take out some of the longer guard hairs. It just makes it a little easier to work with. We have a nice blend between the sparkle and the rabbit dubbing here. So we're going to use a dubbing loop, and the way we do that is we put our fingers down and pull the thread down and then put our index finger in there. Make 2 wraps around the hook and then 2 wraps around the dubbing loop, and then bring the thread back to the front of the hook. And then we'll take our dubbing and kind of elongate it out. Put it inside the loop here. And we'll grab the loop bottom end, both strands of thread with hackle pliers. And then I spin it, and the more I spin it, the tighter the loop becomes. So I'm going to use this amount here. I'm just going to wrap as I move up to the front. I can sweep some of the fibers back to keep them orderly. And so I want a lot of bugginess in this fly. It's not going to be a tight body, it's going to be a loose, buggy body on it. may look messy right now. We can clean that up just by giving it a little bit of a haircut. Not too much, because that's the whole purpose of this fly, is to have a lot of action in the water. So there we have a right looking body. Alright, for the collar, hackle collar, we're just going to go back to the Brahma hen feather. And you can see it's got some pretty long fibers on it. So I'm going to use the compensation method here. I'm going to pull all the fibers forward so that they're as straight as I can make them, as even out to the tip as I can make them. Then I'm going to size it to the hook, which is going to be about as long as the hook shank length. I'll make 2 wraps on top of the hook to secure it, not too tight. And then I'm just going to distribute the fibers around the hook. To where they get to be where they met in the beginning. Once that's done, I'll work on removing the tag of this. So and then we'll take the stem out here. So I pulled it out from the rest of the feather there. So as you can see, it's a very simple fly to tie, but it has a nice effective profile, and it's going to be very buggy in the water, have a lot of action. And if you want, you can even pick out more of these fibers, but you know, the dubbing loop does most of that work for you. So you can use a lot of different color variations of body and hackle to achieve a fly that you want to fish. So there we have our hare's ear simple soft hackle. So I usually fish 2 or 3 of these at the same time. One is a point fly and 1 or 2 as droppers up the leader. You can tie them in different colors like orange, yellow, green, dark gray, and they make great prospecting flies. They're easy to tie and they're fun to fish. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.